Hey guys, wish you a lovely day. Thanks for trying, thanks for joining the stability challenge again. So today we're gonna do the workout again, like the 4 or 5, I think 4 days before. So the fifth day is today. And yeah, while I keep talking and welcoming you, just do some wrist circles to warm up the wrist, because the first stability exercise will be the 2 point plank pose again. When the plank pose is too intense for you, you can also do the exercise in the tabletop position, so with knees on the ground. And yeah, just extend your arms to the front, keep the fingers interlaced, and then push one palm to the front and then the other one, just to create some stretch on your forearm muscles. Perfect. Like the days before, we're gonna hold each side for 20 seconds. So each exercise, both sides, each side, both sides, each side, 20 seconds. And yeah, before I keep on talking, let's jump right into it. So come into a plank pose. Maybe before we start, just swing your arms a little bit front and back, left arm up, then right arm up. Perfect. And then do some arm circles just to warm up your shoulder a bit. And to the other side, swing them forward. Perfect. Okay. And then come into your plank pose or tabletop pose. So the exercise looks like this. We're gonna lift up the right leg, and at the same time, we're gonna lift up the left arm, and then we hold here for 20 seconds. And we're gonna do, of course, both sides. But just if this is too hard for you, you can also stay on the ground in the tabletop position, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, and then extending one leg and one arm. So choose for yourself if you do the plank pose or the tabletop pose. In both cases, pull your belly button actively in. So really focus on your core so you don't get overextended in your lower back. Keep your belly button in and activate your core muscles. Perfect. When you are ready, come into tabletop or into plank pose if possible, and then lift up the right leg, lift up the left arm, activate your core, and hold here for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Come down, shake out your arms, shake out your hands, and then prepare yourself for the other side. Choose for your own if you do the tabletop position or if the plank pose. So now come back into plank pose or tabletop, then lift up your left leg, lift up your right arm, and then hold it here. Pull your belly button in for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Well done. So, first exercise accomplished. Let's jump right into the next exercise. Now we come into the standing pose, just to rest our hands for a second. So, if you're already used to the workout, you know what's coming now. If not, it's the static side kick. So therefore, we're gonna lift up the right knee with an inhale, then turn out your left toes to the side, so left heel inwards, and then lean your body to the left side while extending the right leg to the right side. Here, try to pull your toes actively towards your body and pull the outer edge of your foot towards you. Let your right arm hover above your right leg, and the left fist comes to your left cheek. Okay, When you are ready, let's do it together. So inhale, bring your right knee up, turn the left toes outwards. Now lean to the left side with your body. Extend your right leg to the side, activate your glutes and the upper thigh. Pull the toes towards your body and hold here for 20, 19, 18, 17. Pull it as high as possible. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With control, bring the knee back to center and place the foot on the ground. Well done. Awesome. Let's jump right to the other side. Inhale, bring your left knee up. Turn the right toes outwards, the right heel inwards, and now lean to the right side while extending the left leg to the side. Let the left arm hover above your left leg. Bring the right fist to your right cheek and hold here for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. Put it as high as possible. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With control, bring the knee back to center and place the foot on the ground. Well done. Awesome. So 2 exercises already done, 3 left. So let's come to the next one, to the bridge pose. Therefore, we're gonna come back on the ground. Now, in this exercise, you got 2 options. You can point your fingers towards your feet, or you can point your fingers to the backside. If you gonna point your fingers to the backside, make sure that your elbow doesn't overextend, so keep your elbow slightly bended, just to reduce too much pressure on the passive structures in your elbow. I prefer to your shoulder and on your chest muscle. So from here, we're gonna push up. Really important, make sure that your ankles are under your knees and your wrists are under your shoulders. And then from here, we're gonna lift one leg, keep the thighs parallel to each other, so not high as this, thighs parallel to each other, hip up and hold here. 20 seconds each side. So if you're ready, come to the ground, place your feet hip wide apart, place your palms shoulder wide apart. Choose for your own if you point your fingers to the front or to the back side, and then inhale, bring your hip up, and now stay here and lift your right leg, thighs parallel to each other for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your buttocks down again. Shake out your hands. Shake out your arms. Perfect. You do it great, honestly. For me, this exercise is always the hardest part of the workout. Intense exercise. Also here you got the option, if this variation is too intense for you, you can also just lift the hip and stay there. Or you can lift the hip and try to lift the heels, or only one heel. So you can play with the difficulty of the exercises. So if it's too hard for you to lift one leg, you can also just stay here, or you lift the heel, or you lift only one heel, like it feels appropriate for you. Okay. Sorry, are you ready for the other side? Let's do it. So place your feet hip wide apart, place your palms shoulder wide apart, choose for your own if the fingers point to the front or to the back, and then push your hip up. Make sure that your ankles and knees are in one line and your wrists and your shoulders are in one line, and then start to extend the left knee, thighs parallel to each other for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower yourself down again. Whew. And give your arms and your wrists a little shake. Bring the backside of your hand towards each other. Press it slightly against each other and push the elbows down. So you create length on the side of your wrist, which was compressed now. So now we stretch the backside of the wrist. And this part is the one that was compressed at the moment. After this exercise, it's always hard to talk because it's kind of intense. Okay, so shake your arms out and come back up into a standing position. We're already at the 4th exercise, so only 2 exercises left. For this exercise, we're gonna do the warrior 3 from the yoga pose, from the yoga practice. So we're gonna lift up the right knee and then we extend the leg to the back side and move our spine in one line with our leg. And here you're gonna try to keep your hips on the same height. So don't open your hip, keep your hip closed and try to make one line out of your leg and your spine. Are you ready? Ready to rumble? Let's rumble. Okay, so lift up your left knee with an inhale and extend the leg to the back side with your exhale. Let your arms hover beside your body, spread your fingers wide, push your heel backwards, and now pull your shoulder blades towards each other and hold here for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull your left knee up towards your chest with control and then place the foot on the ground. Well done. Shake your legs, shake your arms, and let's come to the other side. So make yourself ready. Place your feet hip wide apart, parallel to each other. Then lift up your right knee with your inhale and move your right leg back with your exhale. Keep your hips in one line. Let your arms hover beside your body. And now stay here for 20. Push your heel backwards for 19. 18. Pull your belly button slightly in. 17. 16. 15. 14. 13. 12. Pull the shoulders away from your ears. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull your knee actively up towards your chest and place the foot on the ground again. Awesome. You're almost done with the workout for today. We're only missing one last exercise, and the last exercise will be in the downward facing dog. So if you haven't done the downward facing dog before, come into a tabletop position. Make sure that your shoulders are underneath, your wrists are underneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath your hips. Then tuck your toes, lift your knees and push your buttocks up and back by pressing your palms into the ground. Pull the shoulder blades away from your ears and press the heels towards the ground. The feet are hip wide apart and the palms are shoulder wide apart. From here, we're gonna lift up the right leg and we're gonna lift up the left arm at the same time. And during this exercise, make sure that you push yourself backwards the whole time. Okay, when you're ready, let's do it. If this exercise is too intense for you, you can also just lift one leg, or you lift one leg and put the fingers up on the arm. Just play with it. Okay. Then come into a tabletop position, hands shoulder wide apart, spread your fingers wide Knees hip wide apart underneath the hips. Tuck your toes. Lift your knees. Press your buttocks back and up and stay here. Now lift up the right leg. Extend the right leg. Lift up the left arm. Oh, damn it. Okay. And now stay here for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 12, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, ah shit, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring the palm and the foot back to the ground. Lower your knees to the ground and give yourself a little shake. Damn it. This exercise is also really tricky. Honestly, it's not so intense from the strength, but from the balance. This is really hard. The bridge pose is really intense from the strength, for me personally, and this one is easy from the strength, but to find the balance is tricky. So let's jump right to the other side. Come to a tabletop position, palms underneath your shoulders, hips above your knees, palms shoulder wide apart, feet hip wide apart, tuck your toes, lift your knees, press your buttocks back and up and stay here. And then lift up your left leg, keep your leg extended, press yourself back and up, and then lift up your right arm and hold here for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your palm and your foot back to the ground. Lower your knees to the ground. And you are done for today. Awesome. First of all, thanks for joining the workout again. Today was the longest workout. I just see 17 minutes. Sorry for taking so much time for it. But yeah, I thought let's explain a bit in between. But anyway, I hope you liked it. I hope the exercises are getting easier already. Maybe it's good to do if you did all the days before. So if you now 5 days, if you did the workout now 5 days in a row, maybe it gets worse now because your body needs a little break. So if you feel like the workout is getting more difficult and you struggle more than in the beginning, it's maybe good to do 1 or 2 days break and then come back to it and see how it changes, how your body adapts to the exercises. And yeah, anyway, really appreciate it that you tried it and already looking forward to tomorrow. Till then, I wish you a great evening, morning, day, wherever you are in the world. And much love and peace. Peace. TD.